Secretary Cayetano Pagaranta Jr., Deputy Director General Margarita Sonto, and NBN Steering Committee Honorary Chair Ricky Reyes. I would also like to thank Mrs. Pinky Aquino Madayala, whose mother, President Corazon Aquino, and paternal grandmother, Doña Aurora Aquino, Mommy held in the highest esteem. To all of you, thank you very much for honoring Mommy in a way that would matter very much to her. This award will be right up there with her Pro Ecclesia et Pontificie Papal Award, her Mother Teresa Award, her UP Lifetime Achievement Award, her Dingdongina Award, her Outstanding Citizen of Quezon City Award, and Farmer of the Year Award. And on behalf of Mommy, I would like to thank all the many other wonderful people who in her own words taught her how to be a real servant leader. Loyal, non-judgmental, charitable, hardworking, with a strong faith, persevering beyond all odds, supportive and loving. In short, the very heart and soul of volunteerism. Mommy, these are your fellow outstanding volunteers. This is for you. Thank you.
The Honorable Secretary, Cayetano W. Pagaranta, and I think Archbishop Antonio Ledesma Estrella, Magandang hapon po, Archbishop, and fellow awardees, yung sa search committee, members of the search committee, and yung lahat kayo. I am at the tail end of the enumeration of awardees, and I'm happy for that. My task is to just say, enjoy my fellow awardees, and thank you all in the NEDA, especially those in the search committee for the Golden Award 2010. What have I done to deserve to be an awardee? Allow me to just say I have been mostly in advocacy for women and the young, important sectors of the population that the NEDA is concerned with in this socio-economic planning program for this country. The following organization I've been with will help explain the extent of my volunteerism in all the years of my life, and which I will continue to do in the context of this award, Lifetime Awards. Some organizations I have worked with are the following. That explains my volunteerism work in all these years. The Girl Scouts of the Philippines, Mrs. Amelia Del Gauchier, past president of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines, and also the Catholic Women's League. The Girl Scouts goals and objectives of preparing the young girls and women to be responsible citizens of the country. I've been in the National Council of Women of the Philippines, umbrella of all women's organizations whose aims are for the women to be aware and to be mobilized in solutions to national problems. Thanks to the NEDA. The Philippine Commission on Women, formerly NCRFW, the government agency for women's problems and concerns. I have been a commissioner for some 9 years, under 3 administrations. The Catholic Women's League, or clubs, for spiritual well-being, arts promotions, music clubs. I like to mention the associations that I've been with, those that will explain the work I've been doing along the line volunteerism. The Economic Clubs of the Philippines chapter, with its mother organization, the International Inner Fair, based in London, South Philippines, with programs and projects for the poor and needy around the world. Both have links with the New York-based UN Commission on the Status of Women and Children. The Philippine Red Cross chapter, which is truly well-noted humanitarian services, nandito si Corazon Armadillo, Secretary General for many years of the Philippine Red Cross, Secretary General. I also have been involved in community programs in the barangay sa Domingo, where I reside, and where I provide scholarships to the needy, the less fortunate, through the foundation of my company. And up to the cadet in the UP Center for Women's Studies Foundation. And foremost, I think, is my involvement and support of many church activities and concerns, spiritual and critical lifetime basis for reaching out. I think and I believe that the all-embracing concept of volunteerism is best actualized through the many facets of lifelong godly services for our country and people. Thank you, everyone.
The 10 awardees. Palakpakan po natin sila mga Congratulations once again. Director Lopez Pastrana of NEDA, Social Development Staff, will now introduce our esteemed guest of honor. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We have been eagerly anticipating this gathering. Like many of you, I recognize that the opportunity to hear our speaker in person is a rare and extremely valuable opportunity. What we know is that she is one of the 4 sisters of President Benigno S. Aquino III, and the second among the 5 Aquino siblings. What you may not know is that she is an avid philanthropist and has decided to pursue education and pure advocacy in support of her brother's efforts in serving the country and our people. She is the chairperson of Aklat, Gabay, Aruga, Tungo sa Pag-aaral at Pag-asa, or AGAP, a non-governmental organization whose goal is to harness the constructive energies of volunteers who seek to continue supporting the President's agenda for good governance and for progressive national development. Through the organization's active participation in child and school-focused projects, it is able to promote the convergence of various programs and services designed for the benefit of underprivileged children who attend public schools in disadvantaged communities. In 2010, through our guest speaker's leadership and initiatives, AGAP built 27 classrooms, aptly called Silid Pangarap, and trained more than 30 teachers in depressed and disadvantaged communities nationwide. This year, AGAP is more determined to expand its activities to be able to serve a wider segment of our population. It's currently constructing more than 50 classrooms and have already trained more than 200 teachers and school heads in integrated early childhood education curriculum. This curriculum effectively supports emergent literacy for children ages 5 to 8 who are enrolled in the kindergarten through the primary grades of public schools. Even though she might not admit it to us, all of this came into fruition because of her dedication and willingness to give her time, skills, and resources for the betterment of education in our country. Let's then prepare to be inspired, motivated, and more importantly, equipped to live the life we want. And I don't want to waste another moment of your time. So ladies and gentlemen, please give an energetic welcome to our speaker for this afternoon, Ms. Pinky Aquino Adalian.
Thank you very much, Secretary Dondon, Mother Ricky, Mr. Rivera, Tita Gigi, Davide, Tita Alma, Mrs. Go, and Marge. Of course, congratulations again to all the awardees. I'd also like to greet Archbishop Ledesma and distinguished guests, good afternoon. It is really, honestly and truly my pleasure to be here. As I was telling my seatmates, this is such a positive afternoon. I am so lucky that they picked me from among my sisters to represent my brother. Really. I've been so inspired by the speeches. For somebody 24 years old to have done that much, I have to talk about the organic farming. Aside from that, when I'm gone, I hope my son-in-law and my daughter-in-law will love me like a good mother-in-law. That's truly impressive. And then we have a lady from Iceland who can speak Tagalog. Wow! I mean, this has really truly been a wonderful afternoon. On behalf of my brother, congratulations, and I really hope that your tribe will increase. I will read just portions of their prepared speech for me. Congratulations to the recipients of the 2010 Search for Outstanding Volunteer Awards. Kung mamarapati niyo na rin po, ihahayag ko na rin ang lubos na pasasalamat ng taong bayan sa inyo na nagpumusang tumulong sa ating kapwa na nangangailangan. Nakakataba po talaga ng puso kapag nakakasaksi ka ng pagkakaunawa, ng pagtutulungan sa pagnanais na maiangat mula sa kahirapan o sa kahit anumang pagdurusa ang kanyang kapwa. Kapag nalalaman mo na marami sa ating mga Pilipino ay nagtataglay ng bukal ng kalooban at ng layunin at kahandang maging tulay sa paghihawa ng buhay ng ating mga kababayan. At this point, I want to digress from the speech they prepared. Early on, Ms. Pastrana mentioned our AGA Foundation. I want to share with you my experience with volunteerism. Both my mother and my brother would not have been president without the help of volunteers. The passion and dedication of a volunteer it's really hard to match. It's unbelievable. And it was because of some of these volunteers who, after my brother won, told me, you know, maybe we cannot stop. The problems are too many, and we cannot rely on Pinoy to solve everything. We have to do something. I am so happy that there are volunteers like you, and I will remind him to support the volunteer groups. I have that in my notes. And so we formed our AGA Foundation. We were born on August 1, 2010, the death anniversary of my mom. For my part, I wish I could be like the awardees here na kusang loob na gumagawa ng sobrang kabutihan. Ako kasi, umikot po kami sa buong bayan ng Nangampayan. Naramdaman namin yung pagmamahal. Ito lang ang way ko na maipaabot na ang pamilya namin minamahal din ang kapwa Pilipino. So meron akong utang na binabayaran, so to speak. Pero itong mga to, it's talaga galing talaga sa puso. So, we were born on August 1, and I told Secretary Ministro, brother, I will try my best to come up with 100 classrooms by Pinoy's first year, by June 30. Really and truly, I'm very proud to say that the 100 is definitely met, and I think I will exceed that number by June 30. Remember